A sun-drenched meadow unfolds, a vibrant canvas of green bathed in the golden embrace of daylight. A playful group of dogs frolics in the distance, their joyous barks echoing softly across the open field. Slightly apart, Piper, a magnificent Bernese mountain puppy dog, sits with a quiet dignity, a gentle observer of the distant revelry. Her head is bowed, a subtle gesture hinting at a quiet shyness, a delicate contrast to her grand stature. Her tail offers a tentative, almost shy wag, a small ripple of emotion in her otherwise serene demeanor. In her reserved posture, Piper embodies a tender shyness, a beautiful spirit set apart in the vibrant meadow. In a sun-dappled meadow, Buddy, a wise golden retriever, approaches Piper with a gentle, comforting nudge. Sparky, an energetic terrier, barks nearby, his tail a blur of excitement, eager for a game of fetch. Piper lets out a small, hesitant whimper, a tiny sound of uncertainty in the vast open field. Buddy's eyes, full of patient understanding, meets Piper, offering silent reassurance. Sparky's barks echo across the meadow, a playful invitation for Piper to join the joyful chase. Piper's soft whimper hangs in the air, a delicate counterpoint to Sparky's boisterous calls. In a sun-dappled meadow, Luna, a bouncy Labrador, leaps effortlessly over a fallen log, a picture of pure joy. Barnaby, a curious beagle, follows suit with a graceful bound, his tail wagging with playful abandon. Piper watches from a distance, her eyes wide with apprehension as she observes the other dog's carefree jumps. Her ears droop slightly, a clear sign of her inner turmoil and reluctance to join the playful frolic. The vibrant meadow hums with energy, but Piper's stillness hints at a deeper, unspoken fear. In a sun-dappled meadow, Buddy sits close to Piper, offering a silent, reassuring presence. His gentle nudge encourages her towards a weathered log, his eyes reflecting a deep understanding. Piper takes a hesitant step, a flicker of trepidation in her posture. Her paws, however, remain rooted to the earth, a silent battle of courage and fear playing out. Buddy watches, his patience unwavering, a silent guardian in her moment of doubt. The meadow breeze rustles the grass, a gentle witness to their quiet interaction. Sunlight dapples the park path as Piper and her friends enjoy their peaceful daily walk, a tranquil scene unfolding. Suddenly, the air shatters with the joyful shouts of nearby children, a jarring cacophony. Piper flinches, her eyes widening in startled discomfort at the unexpected burst of noise and activity. She instinctively shrinks back, seeking refuge behind Buddy, her body tensing as she tries to conceal herself. The abrupt shift in atmosphere leaves Piper visibly uneasy, her peaceful walk now a moment of anxious retreat. She shrinks back, partially concealing herself behind Buddy, clearly uncomfortable with the abrupt burst of noise and activity. Even at the veterinarian's office, little Piper trembles on the cold examination table, her small body radiating palpable fear. The kind-faced vet approaches gently, her shadow falling softly over the anxious dog. Piper's eyes, wide with apprehension, dart around the unfamiliar room, searching for an escape. The vet's voice is a soothing balm. "Hello there, little one. It's okay, we're just going to have a quick look." Despite the comforting words, Piper's tiny shivers persist, a testament to her deep-seated anxiety. Under the bright sun, a new agility course gleams, challenging dogs with its elaborate tunnels and weave poles. Dogs burst with energy, tails wagging furiously as they conquer each obstacle, their owners cheering them on. Piper stands at a distance, her gaze fixed on a particularly high jump, a challenge clearly etched in her mind. Her eyes narrow, assessing the formidable height of the jump as if contemplating a daring feat. A silent determination settles on Piper's face, a testament to her unwavering spirit. The joyous barks of other dogs fill the air, a symphony of canine triumph and boundless energy. Sparky, a blur of fur and excitement, rockets through the obstacle tunnel, his joyful barks echoing. He bursts out, triumphant, his head held high, looking back with an expectant gaze. Piper watches, her tail tucked low, a visible tremor of apprehension running through her small frame. A low, uncertain growl rumbles deep in Piper's chest, a clear signal of her fear. Sparky's invitation hangs in the air, a stark contrast to Piper's hesitant posture. The obstacle course looms, a daunting challenge for the timid Piper, despite Sparky's cheerful encouragement. Buddy, a picture of calm, begins a slow, deliberate weave through the poles, his movements flowing with practiced ease. His gaze, a silent invitation, drifts towards Piper, a gentle encouragement in his eyes. Every step is a lesson in patience, a demonstration of the grace that comes with a steady pace. The air hums with unspoken hope as Buddy's quiet example seeks to inspire Piper's hesitant spirit. He finishes the weave, turning to Piper, his steady presence a beacon in the challenging obstacle course. Luna, a blur of focused motion, launches herself over the high jump bar, defying gravity. The bar shudders, teeters on the brink, then crashes to the ground with a resounding clatter. A playful shrug, a casual shake of her head. Luna demonstrates that even champions falter. Her eyes meet Piper's, conveying a silent lesson. Mistakes are merely steps in the journey. Piper, however, remains frozen, her gaze fixed on the daunting height, fear etched on her face. The intimidating bar looms, a formidable challenge reflected in Piper's wide, apprehensive eyes. Sunlight dapples through the dense canopy as friends stroll along a winding forest path, their laughter echoing softly. A crystal-clear brook babbles across their path, a sparkling ribbon of water in the dappled light. With effortless grace, the other dogs leap over the narrow stream, their agility a blur of motion. Piper, however, halts at the water's edge, her small form frozen, a flicker of hesitation in her eyes. She peers at the gap, her uncertainty a palpable weight, contemplating the daunting jump. Buddy, a golden retriever with a shaggy coat, returns to Piper, nudging her gently towards the brook. His tail wags with encouragement, a silent promise of safety. Buddy barks softly, a low, comforting sound that tries to soothe Piper's trembling body. Piper whines, her eyes fixed on the flowing water, a palpable fear of the unknown obstacle. In a sun-dappled forest, Sparky splashes playfully, sending shimmering droplets into the air, a picture of pure joy. He shakes his wet fur, a playful shower meant to coax a giggle from Piper, his eyes sparkling with mischief. But Piper remains frozen, a statue of apprehension amidst the playful chaos, her gaze fixed on the water. The stark contrast between Sparky's exuberance and Piper's stillness hangs in the air, a silent plea for courage. Piper, a tiny bundle of courage, takes a deep breath, preparing for a leap of faith across the gurgling brook. With an awkward hop, she launches herself, a flicker of determination in her eyes. She lands safely on the other side, a small victory in the vast forest. Her friends erupt in a chorus of joyous barks, their happiness echoing through the trees. A small, proud wag of Piper's tail speaks volumes of her triumph, a silent celebration of her bravery. The forest, once a challenge, now feels like a playground for the triumphant Piper and her cheering companions. Inside her doghouse, Piper's furry body is a soft mound in the dim light, her eyes holding a thoughtful, distant gaze. Moonlight streams through the entrance, casting long shadows that dance around her. A memory flickers across her mind, a small, triumphant leap over a brook. Her eyes, usually bright with mischief, now hold a tiny spark of newfound confidence. The soft glow illuminates her thoughtful expression, hinting at a quiet resolve. The shadows lengthen, but her inner light seems to grow brighter. Under the bright sun, a playground teems with boundless energy as children laugh, shout, and play. Amidst the joyous chaos, Piper stands with her friends, a subtle distance from the exuberant fun. A child's red ball, kicked with unexpected force, bounces and rolls directly towards Piper. As the ball nears, Piper flinches, her body recoiling, quickly backing away as the ball stops feet from her. Barnaby, the beagle, trots back, a slobbery ball firmly in his mouth, his tail wagging with joyful anticipation. He drops the ball at Piper's feet, a silent invitation to play, his wet nose nudging it gently. Piper remains still, her eyes fixed on the cracked pavement, a picture of hesitation and inner turmoil. Barnaby looks up at Piper, his hopeful gaze contrasting with her rigid, unyielding posture. Sunlight bathes a grassy park where Piper, a scruffy terrier mix, attends an obedience class with her diverse dog friends. The instructor demonstrates stay, but Piper's tail droops, her ears flatten, and uncertainty clouds her furry face. She glances at her canine companions, then back at her owner, a silent plea in her eyes. When her name is called, Piper hesitates, her paws shuffling nervously, a moment of deep indecision. Slowly, with a tentative air, Piper shuffles forward, her reluctance palpable in every step. The training ground basks in the bright sun, a canvas for growth and learning. Miss Anna kneels beside Piper, her voice a gentle current of encouragement. Buddy sits stoically, a warm, reassuring presence beside Piper, a silent guardian. Miss Anna ensures Piper she is able. Piper, a scruffy terrier mix, holds a stay command, her gaze fixed with unwavering focus, a tiny champion in the making. Miss Anna's face lights up with a radiant smile, her pride in Piper palpable in the sun-drenched training class. Piper's usually droopy ears perk up, a subtle yet profound sign of understanding and connection with her trainer. A moment of triumph as Miss Anna praises Piper. "Good girl, Piper! Excellent stay!" Her voice filled with warmth. The bond between dog and trainer shines through, a silent testament to patience and perseverance in every wag and glance. The air hums with quiet accomplishment, a tiny victory celebrated under the open sky. The wooded trail stretches ahead, inviting the dogs on their adventure, their tails wagging with unrestrained joy. They bound through the forest, a whirlwind of happy barks and wagging tails, exploring every scent and sound. Suddenly, a steep rocky incline looms before them, its jagged edges clawing at the sky. Piper's eyes widen with fear, her tiny paws scraping nervously against the rough gravel. The daunting climb casts a shadow over her playful spirit, an obstacle too great to conquer. Luna, a sleek Malamute, bounds up the wooded incline with effortless grace, her powerful strides barely disturbing the earth. Reaching the summit, Luna turns, her tail wagging with joyful anticipation. She lets out a series of encouraging barks, her gaze fixed on the struggling figure below, urging them onward. Sparky, a small terrier mix, scrambles up the loose earth, dislodging pebbles that tumble down the steep slope. Despite the challenging terrain, Sparky pushes forward with unwavering determination, his small frame trembling with effort. His eyes are fixed on Luna, a beacon of encouragement at the top, as he resolves to conquer the climb. On a rugged wooded trail, Buddy carefully navigates the treacherous rocks, his movements slow and deliberate. He ascends with a quiet strength, his focus unwavering as he masters each uneven step. Halfway up the rocky path, Buddy pauses, a silent sentinel against the wild landscape. He turns his gaze downward, a profound reassurance radiating from his eyes, a silent promise to Piper. Buddy waits patiently, his posture a testament to his steadfast loyalty, as Piper prepares to follow his lead. The air hums with anticipation, a shared moment of trust and quiet determination between them. Piper breathes deeply, inhaling the rich scent of pine and damp earth, preparing for the arduous climb ahead. Carefully, she places one paw after another, navigating the treacherous, uneven terrain of the wooded trail. A sudden slip on loose dirt sends a small yelp escaping her lips, a momentary lapse in her determined ascent. With renewed resolve, Piper regains her footing, her eyes narrowing as she continues her relentless climb. Piper, panting heavily, reaches the incline's peak, her eyes shining with triumphant delight. Her trio of energetic canine companions surrounds her, their tails wagging in a joyful frenzy. They greet Piper with happy nudges and enthusiastic licks, a whirlwind of furry affection. A surge of overwhelming pride washes over Buddy, his tail beginning to wag freely. Buddy's unbridled tail wagging is a clear, undeniable sign of my immense happiness. In a brightly lit dog park office, Miss Anna, with a no-nonsense warmth, addresses a group of attentive dog owners. Alara, kind-faced and focused, hangs on Miss Anna's every word, her attention unwavering. Beside Alara, Piper nervously chews her paw, her eyes darting around the room, full of unease. Miss Anna's voice booms with excitement. "All right, everyone, gather round. It's that time of year again." The Doggy Olympics arena vibrates with the excited barks of dogs, a symphony of canine anticipation. A cacophony of human chatter blends with the joyful yelps, creating a lively, bustling atmosphere. In the arena's heart, the imposing high jump of the obstacle course stands, a formidable challenge. My gaze locks onto the high jump, a cold knot of dread tightening in my stomach. The familiar grip of fear, sharp and unwelcome, coils around me once more. My heart pounds, each beat echoing the rising tide of my apprehension as I face the daunting obstacle. Buddy, Sparky, Luna, and Barnaby burst into the Doggy Olympics arena, their tails wagging with boundless energy and excitement. Buddy leaps through a series of hoops, his agility a blur of fur and muscle, earning cheers from the crowd. Sparky navigates the obstacle course with precision, his confidence shining in every stride. Luna performs an impressive balancing act on a narrow beam, her focus unwavering and her movements graceful. Barnaby retrieves a flying disc with an incredible aerial catch, landing perfectly with a triumphant bark. Each dog casts a quick, loving glance towards Piper, a silent promise of support and devotion amidst their athletic feats. The deafening roar of the crowd recedes into a tense hush as Piper steps forward for the high. Encouraging words flow from Alara, a tender melody amidst the arena's expectant silence. Piper's entire body trembles, a visible testament to her nerves and burning anticipation. A profound mix of fear and fervent hope flickers in Piper's eyes as she prepares for the leap. In the vast arena, Piper takes a few hesitant steps back, her tail drooping with a visible weight of doubt. A soft, almost imperceptible whimper escapes her, a tiny sound swallowed by the immense silence of the expectant crowd. The sea of faces, once buzzing with anticipation, now holds its breath, their collective gaze fixed on Piper. From the sidelines, her friends offer soft barks of unwavering support, their loyalty a comforting presence. Buddy moves with a quiet grace, his eyes fixed on Piper, a silent promise in his stride. He approaches her gently, a comforting presence in the vibrant arena. Their noses touch, a tender, intimate gesture that speaks volumes without a sound. Buddy gazes into Piper's eyes, a deep, calm understanding flowing between them, a bond forged in loyalty. Piper, in turn, seems to absorb his strength, her tension visibly easing as she finds solace in his presence. A silent exchange of profound connection, a powerful moment of reassurance amidst the Olympic fervor. At the Doggy Olympics arena, Sparky barks with boundless energy, a furry dynamo circling with excitement. His infectious enthusiasm cuts through the lingering fear, a beacon of canine joy. With every spirited bark and playful spin, Sparky's confidence radiates. He looks up, his eyes bright with encouragement, offering a simple yet powerful message. Sparky's voice, a cheerful bark, resonates with unwavering belief. "Come on, Piper, you've got this!" His unwavering belief transforms the arena into a stage of pure, unadulterated canine spirit. In the vibrant Doggy Olympics arena, Luna and Barnaby sit side by side, their bodies still, their eyes fixed on Piper. Their silent support is a tangible presence, a powerful current of encouragement flowing through the air. The collective belief of the entire group mirrors their unwavering faith, a wave of warmth washing over Piper. Piper feels their steadfast belief, a warm current flowing through her, strengthening her resolve. Their silent, unwavering support is a beacon, guiding Piper through the intensity of the arena. Piper's gaze locks onto the towering high jump, a challenge etched in her eyes. She glances at her friends, their faces a blur of encouragement and anticipation. Then her eyes meet Alara's, a silent communication passing between them, sparking a new resolve within Piper. A deep, steady breath fills her lungs, a subtle shift in her posture signaling a surge of determination. Her muscles tense, ready to spring into action, her spirit ignited with unwavering focus and courage. The arena fades into a blur as Piper prepares to defy gravity and conquer the formidable obstacle. In the vibrant Doggy Olympics arena, Piper's muscles coil with potent energy as she charges towards the daunting jump. A split second of hesitation flickers in her eyes, a shadow of old fear at the takeoff point, almost imperceptible. The air crackles with the crowd's palpable anticipation, a silent roar urging her onward. Her gaze, momentarily clouded, now sharpens, focusing intently on the obstacle ahead. The moment stretches, fraught with tension as she prepares to defy her past fears and soar. In the vibrant Doggy Olympics arena, Piper, a blur of fur and muscle, prepares for her powerful leap. With astonishing grace, she soars over the bar, defying gravity in a breathtaking display of agility. Her landing is impeccably clean, paws barely disturbing the ground as she sticks it with confident precision. A collective gasp ripples through the captivated crowd, their awe palpable. Then, a thunderous roar of applause erupts, celebrating Piper's incredible feat. Her eyes, sparkling with elation, glance back at the obstacle she's conquered, a silent cheer for her own success. She turns to her friends, a radiant smile on her face, sharing the euphoria of her accomplishment. The sheer happiness beaming from her is a visible transformation, her self-esteem blossoming before our eyes. Every wag of her tail, every joyful glance, speaks volumes of her newfound confidence and pride. Elara rushes towards Piper, her face alight with an overwhelming surge of pride and affection. She kneels, enveloping Piper in a tender embrace, her words showering the dog with enthusiastic praise. Piper, her past anxieties completely vanished, responds with joyous licks to Alara's face. The air crackles with their shared elation, a moment of pure, unadulterated happiness. Piper's eyes, once filled with nervousness, now shine with the profound joy of being truly seen and celebrated. Alara's smile radiates, her hands stroking Piper's fur, a silent promise of endless adoration. Buddy, Sparky, Luna, and Barnaby bound towards Piper, their tails wagging a symphony of joy. They shower Piper with playful nudges, a flurry of affection from her loyal companions. Wet noses and eager tongues lick her face, a warm embrace of triumphant celebration. A chorus of joyous barks erupts, their voices blending in a song of shared victory and camaraderie. Their bond is palpable, an unbreakable connection forged in the fires of competition and mutual devotion. This moment, a testament to their shared triumph, shines brightly in the Doggy Olympics arena. At the Doggy Olympics arena, the roar of the crowd swells to a fever pitch. Piper stands tall, her chest slightly puffed, a champion basking in the adoration of her fans. The cheers wash over her, a wave of triumph and recognition. A profound warmth spreads within, a sense of belonging and undeniable capability. In this moment, all doubts vanish, replaced by pure, unadulterated pride. She is a star, radiant and confident, her spirit soaring with every cheer. Weeks later, the sun bathes a vibrant meadow in golden light, a stark contrast to past shadows. Piper, now radiating an undeniable confidence, bursts into view, leading her friends with joyful exuberance. Her laughter rings out as she darts through the tall grass, her movements fluid and free, a new person emerging. Her friends chase close behind, their own spirits lifted by her newfound courage. The game of chase unfolds across the sun-drenched expanse, a testament to Piper's transformation. No longer shy, Piper embodies pure joy, her confidence painting the meadow with vibrant energy. With a powerful leap, Piper soars over a log, her golden fur glinting in the sunlight, defying past struggles. She lands with effortless grace, her stride unbroken, a picture of joyful triumph. Piper turns, her playful bark echoing an invitation as she gazes back at her friends, urging them to join her. In a sun-drenched park, Piper, a golden retriever, confidently approaches a group of playing children, her tail wagging. The children's faces light up with joy as Piper allows them to shower her with affectionate pets. A stray ball rolls past, catching Piper's attention. With a playful bark, Piper springs into action, chasing after the runaway ball. She triumphantly retrieves the ball, her eyes sparkling with delight. Piper gently brings the ball back to the children, her tail wagging furiously in a display of pure happiness. Along a rugged wooded trail, Piper ascends a steep, rocky path, each step confident and unwavering. The sun dapples through the leaves, highlighting her determined ascent. She turns, a proud and joyful expression gracing her face as she gazes back at her friends below. In the quiet of night, Piper is curled inside her doghouse, a picture of profound peace. Her body, once tense with fear, now lies completely relaxed, every muscle at ease. Slow and steady, her breathing fills the small space, a rhythmic testament to her newfound serenity. Dreams dance in her slumbering mind, surely filled with joyful leaps and happy barks. A sweet, contented sigh escapes her, reflecting the blossoming confidence within her heart. Under the bright sun, a wide, sandy beach basks in golden light, inviting playful laughter carried by the sea breeze. Full of boundless energy, Piper fearlessly splashes into the waves, chasing a stick thrown by Alara. Her infectious joy radiates like a bright spark, a vibrant contrast against the deep blue ocean. The friends' laughter echoes, blending with the rhythmic crash of waves, a symphony of pure delight. Under the brilliant sun, Buddy, Sparky, Luna, and Barnaby burst onto the sandy beach, their barks a symphony of pure joy. Each dog, a blur of happy motion, races and tumbles, their spirits soaring with unrestrained delight. Their playful barks echo across the vast expanse, a vibrant chorus of unwavering happiness. Together, a true pack, we share this grand adventure, our bonds as strong as the tide. The sun-drenched mountain path winds upward, beckoning with adventure. Piper, a vision of pure joy, bounds ahead, her tail a blur of happy motion. With unburdened spirit, she effortlessly navigates rocky outcrops and steep inclines. Her movements are a testament to newfound confidence, fluid and easy. Piper leads her friends, a pack of eager dogs, into the heart of the challenging terrain. Atop a rugged mountain summit, Piper stands, her fur whipped by the wind, a silent testament to her arduous journey. Beside her, friends gaze at the vast, breathtaking landscape stretching endlessly to the distant horizon. A contented sigh escapes Piper, a quiet acknowledgement of every struggle that led her to this triumphant moment. The expansive view before them is a powerful testament to Piper's incredible transformation and growth. The sky opens up above, a canvas of endless possibilities, mirroring the limitless future ahead. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the meadow in hues of gold and orange, casting a warm glow over the tranquil scene. Piper and her friends are nestled together, their bodies a comforting tangle, a picture of perfect harmony. Piper's head rests gently on Buddy's paw, a silent testament to their deep, enduring friendship. They exude a sense of profound happiness and contentment, their bond forged by shared experiences. The setting sun bathes them in a golden light, forever connecting them in this serene moment. A profound happiness radiates from the group, their bond a silent symphony of shared joy. Thanks for exploring Piper's big world of dogs. If you had fun, don't forget to give us a paws up and subscribe to join our pack. Got a favorite dog breed? A silly pet story? Drop it in the comments below. We'll see you next time for more furtastic facts, tail-wagging tales, and possum adventures.